Hey guys, welcome to Tech Refreshed, and subscribe. Today we have the Lenovo Z5 Pro GT, with 12GB of RAM, so let's do its unboxing. Now let's move on to its specification. Lenovo Z5 Pro GT can actually be seen as an upgraded version of Lenovo Z5 Pro. When you first see the Lenovo Z5 Pro GT, you will first be shocked by the 6.39-inch full screen with 19.5:9 ratio screen is provided by Samsung, and Super AMOLED is his identity, and achieving the 95.06% body-to-screen ratio. The four rounded arcs of the screen are consistent with the corners of the machine, further extending the depth of the screen. In order to achieve this effect, the Z5 Pro GT uses the 5th generation roll-cage body, combined with CoF screen packaging technology, to achieve the top side of the three sides with a narrow 2.07mm ultra-narrow bezel and 4.98mm extremely narrow chin, and finally achieved up to 95.06% the proportion of ultra-high screens. When the black screen is not lit, it is like a piece of black jade, with a delicate 2.5D curved surface, which is too warm and natural. The Lenovo Z5 Pro GT adopts a bold contrast design, and the red and black classic color matching atmosphere is also smart. The red accents on the edge of the slider can be said to be the finishing touch of the whole machine. This design not only outlines the waistline of the mobile phone, but also visually reduces the thickness of the fuselage. I have to admit that such small details can be seen in the design of Lenovo. The back of the device is covered with 3D curved glass, and the rounded curve fits the palm of the hand. The back is lined up with a double camera and flash, and below is the Lenovo logo. The axis-symmetric design further enhances the sense of order in the whole machine. At first glance, it is a black back glass, but it also incorporates a gradient carbon fiber texture. The bottom is finished with high-precision laser-engraved texture, which presents a Kevlar-like weave texture. This looming pattern adds a bit of movement to the deep body. Combined with the red embellishment at the slider, The whole machine is fully displayed, and it is a qualified high-value flagship mobile phone. Now let's move on to processor, that is Snapdragon 855, as the top chip product of Qualcomm. The Snapdragon 855 is manufactured by TSMC 7nm process, with a frequency of 2.84 GHz. Compared with the Snapdragon 845 CPU, the performance is improved up to 45%, and the GPU performance is improved by up to 20%. Speaking of configuration, Lenovo Z5 Pro GT is still the first large memory phone on the market equipped with 12GB RAM plus 512GB ROM. In addition, the Snapdragon 855 introduced the concept of supercore for the first time, supporting multiple core and frequency combination modes. The Qualcomm Cryo 485 CPU, based on ARM Cortex technology, delivers 45% more multi-core performance than previous generation flagship platforms. It is also the first GPU to support the Vulkan 1.1 graphics specification, which can reduce dropped frames by more than 90% through custom algorithms. As the saying goes, it's a scorpion that is a mare-ready number. We have prepared several major running software for the current mainstream. Let's take a look at the hard power of Snapdragon 855. Now let's on back of device for cameras. The Lenovo Z5 Pro GT uses the Sony IMX519 16MP plus 24MP HD pixel dual camera, 2.6-inch sensor, 1.8 meters equivalent large pixel, supports f1.8 large aperture, with 7 large denoising algorithms, realize the functions of backlight high super picture quality, night scene high super picture quality and so on. So let's see as some samples. The front adopts the 16MP plus 8 megapixel infrared camera, which has a higher resolution than the ordinary 2MP infrared sub-photograph. It can achieve 80° zero light unlocking, which can quickly unlock the phone even in the dark. First let's look at the performance in the big scene. Even on a cloudy day, the Z5 Pro GT still shows excellent resolution. The architectural details in the distance are still clearly visible after zooming in, and the overall picture is excellent. In this picture, the Z5 Pro GT is a good restorer, both in highlights and shadows. The light and dark details in the picture and the restoration of the metal texture are all superior. The system can be said to be the soul of a mobile phone. The Lenovo Z5 Pro GT runs the Zuit 10 system based on Android 9.0. And about battery, it has a 3350 mAh battery, and it uses the USB-C type interface. So that's all guys, like and subscribe, see you in next video.